Sprint Cup Series race with the NBC Sports app and get closer with additional camera angles, driver stats, and track information available on mobile tablets and connected TVs. You can download the app and find out more at NBCSports.com/live. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to make his way back out onto the track. What are they working on right now, Marty?
Trying to find a pack. Rick Jr. not very happy with the handling of the race cars. We ride on board with him. He said the balance isn't very good at all, and the front tires, quote, feel like pizza cutters. I love it when Jr. comes up with new terms, and he said that means no balance. Now, pizza cutters to me would seem like it has a lot of front grip in the car. He said it has no front grip, so he's going to tag along with this group right here. But pizza cutters, Jeff, is that a new one for you as well?
I like pizza cutters because that means I'm eating pizza, but I have never felt pizza cutters on my front tires before. But, I think that, that's all part of communication. I'm sure that he went into greater detail, explaining that they don't have front grip. But, at this racetrack, you've got to have the front tires working. You've got to be able to point and put that race car where you want. If you can't, then you just can't get into the draft on older tires and push the issue. And that's what Junior likes to do. He likes to be very aggressive on super speedways, go places where other people won't go. And if his front tires won't allow him, then he will be handicapped in the race on Saturday night.
And amazingly, the last two super speedways, he hasn't been Superman, which we had seen before in this 88. Trying to do the side drafting, and then the air just not working out for him. Spins out on his own.
Yeah, that is basically a very loose race car, but that can start with a tight condition, get too much wheel in it. We see it again here in Talladega. He loses the back of the car, spins out, collects his teammate. That's the concern when you have a handling issue like he has currently in practice. The car is tight. If you can't find a solution, how aggressive do you want to be making changes for the race? We've seen the last two races he spun out basically on his own. So what kind of changes are they going to have to make from this short practice in a very short amount of time before qualifying?
And it makes me wonder if they go back and look at the last two races, they got loose in traffic. And now they've made adjustments on the car coming here to try to help the rear tires, which has ultimately hurt the front tires. Made the front not work as well as you wanted it to, because in both of those cases, he could not keep up with the back of the car, meaning he had lost total downforce. So in an effort to make that problem go away, the teams don't know how to fix every problem. They have ideas, they have what they believe is best, it doesn't mean that it's going to work. And they could have made a change that has just put too much of a shift onto the rear, and now that's hurt the front tires.
And the problem is, how do you make a decision off a 5-car pack? Both of those accidents he was in here in February and Talladega were a much bigger pack, but he's going to have to figure it out because he wants to make the chase. Well, the next guy that he has to make the chase, but only by gaining a few more points, Tony Stewart. Ford team car wins, does a great job at Sonoma, and next thing you know, now he's only looking for 9 points to be in the chase. 8 days ago, if you'd asked me if Tony Stewart could win 4th of July, I know it's a restrictor plate race, but I would have a hard time putting him on top of my list. How much difference a week makes. Yeah. Now it's the same driver, same team, but this driver gets so energized with momentum. We saw it in his championship run, 5 out of 10 races in the chase to win the championship that year, beating Carl Edwards. I would not be shocked 1 ounce if Tony Stewart goes back-to-back, wins here, moves up in the points, really goes from will he make the chase to perhaps a chase favorite in his last season.
There has been some enthusiasm put into Tony Stewart, and before he won that race in Sonoma, the enthusiasm wasn't there.
Right.
I mean, he even said, hey, I'm not having fun driving Cup cars, but look right here at the grid. Look at the impact this has had. Now, there's a red line under Casey Kane. That's not really true, because this is showing Tony Stewart in the chase grid, because he's really not technically high enough in points to be in the chase. So that cut line now is moved. It has moved up to Jamie McMurray. And so you start looking at these points and how much cushion they have. To me, Chase Elliott looks really good. But if you come here and you get in a wreck, I'm talking about Dale Earnhardt Jr., he's been in 2 wrecks the last 2 plate races. He gets in a wreck here. Look at what that does to his ability to get in this chase. The pressure is building. And you're going into a race that's going to be hot. The cars aren't going to drive well. In super speedways, the team, you go into it with the mentality of it be wide open all day long. But when you can't, you got to change your plans. And if you don't, you're going to get yourself in trouble. So I just feel the pressure building for all these teams. And Tony Stewart's win yesterday changed that picture, not just for himself, but for a lot of teams trying to make this chase.
Here was the communication on the 14 radio just moments ago.
Okay, it was just that set. The vibration was just the set. That's all. We're good. Thank you. I got it back there, bud.
So they went in, changed tires, came back out, had a vibration. In the first run, come back out, no vibration. So that's got to be a little bit of a breath of fresh air.
And the calm Tony Stewart on the radio about the last driver to win Sonoma Daytona. Tony Stewart back in 2005. Why not do it?
So it can be done.
It can be.
Win at Sonoma and come back and win at Daytona. Can Tony Stewart do it? You'll have to tune in tomorrow night.